Welcome back to Pyramid, guys. It's become quite apparent to us that the Speed 400 and the Scrambler 400 are becoming quite popular bikes, with over 50,000 of them sold in the first year. What we've decided to do is purchase our own Speed 400 at Pyramid to use as a project bike. We've got quite a long list of accessories that we're planning to make for this and the Scrambler 400. That's what this video is going to introduce you guys to. I'll show you the products we've already done, the products that are coming next, a couple of prototypes, so you can see what we've got in mind. Let's get straight to it. If you are a Speed 400 owner or a Scrambler 400 owner, we encourage you in the comments, if you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, give us your opinion on everything you see in this video. And if there's anything that you think the bike needs in terms of accessories that we've not mentioned, feel free to let us know. If there's any great ideas that you all agree on, we will certainly look into them. So, the Speed and the Scrambler 400 are slightly different in their own little ways. So some accessories we've made for the Speed won't fit the Scrambler, vice versa, some will fit both. I'll try to cover all of them points as I'm talking about each product. So I'm going to quickly talk you through the accessories that we've already got released and available now, and then I'll show you some of the upcoming prototypes and stuff that we've not quite worked on yet. The first accessory that's already out and released is a tail tidy. We all know how hideous OEM tail tidies look nowadays. They're about a mile long. They're just often quite ugly. So a simple tail tidy comes with a number plate light, comes with the indicator mounts for the standard indicators, everything you need really. Just tidies up the rear end a little bit. This will fit the Speed 400 and the Scrambler 400. Of course, we've made an extender fender for it as well. Now the front guard is different on the Speed 400 and the Scrambler 400. So at this current moment in time, we've only got an extender fender released for the Speed 400. We have got one in the works for the Scrambler 400 as well. Stay tuned for more information on that, but we are working on one for the Scrambler. I'm sure you all know what an extender fender does nowadays. Just extends your front guard, just helps keep crap off your radiator and your downpipes and stuff like that. So yeah, extender fender for the Speed is out now, Scrambler is to come soon. Something that works quite well in conjunction with our extender fender is our radiator guard. The radiator guard on the Speed and the Scrambler is actually quite exposed. You know, there's not really anything protecting it from any angle at all. So we've got a nice aluminium radiator guard for both the Speed 400 and the Scrambler 400. Again, it just protects your radiator from all the crap that's often mucked up by the front wheel. So, and because the radiator is quite exposed, it's quite easy to fit as well. So at this current moment in time, for the Speed 400, we've got an extend fender, tail tidy and radiator guard. Scrambler 400, radiator guard and tail tidy. Let me now talk you through all the other things that are coming, as there's quite a few things. So we are working on a full replacement rear hugger for the Speed and the Scrambler. This will fit both the Speed and the Scrambler, so we don't have to make one for each. It's going to look something like this. This is just a prototype, as you can tell, that's why it's kind of taped together, and it's just a 3D printed material, so obviously, again, it's just a prototype. Now this is going to be made out of ABS and metal. At the moment, we're planning on making the actual hugger cap itself out of ABS, and then the chain guard which attaches to the cap will be a metal chain guard. What we're also planning on doing is offering this chain guard separately, so you don't have to purchase the full rear hugger. If you just want a nice big metal chain guard to go with your OEM hugger, you can do that, or you can buy both pieces as one from us. It's going to look something like this. With it just being a prototype, there might be some adjustments. Again, we'll listen to your guys' feedback. I'll try and give some rolling shots on screen right now, just up close areas of the hugger. So we don't really have an ETA for many of these items. All I can really say is we're working on them, and obviously we're going to get them out as soon as we possibly can. So a full rear hugger is coming for the Scrambler and Speed 400. Now, related to the rear hugger, we're also going to do an hugger extension as well. So if you don't want a full replacement hugger like this, you can keep your OEM hugger fitted and have a hugger extension instead. It's like an extend fender from the front, but for the back. Now the rear guard I think is different on the Speed and the Scrambler, so we'll have two different versions, one for each. It'll just be exactly like an extender fender really for the OEM rear hugger. So we'll have a few different options for you guys to pick from in terms of how to change up the rear guard of your Scrambler or Speed. Stay tuned for them. We're also working on a fly screen for the Speed and Scrambler 400. Now, I think the mounting method might be different on the Scrambler compared to our Speed. I know this particular headlight bracket is different, but we're only using one mounting point, so Not quite sure if this will fit both yet, but either way, we will have a fly screen for both the Speed and the Scrambler. This is our fly screen that we like to make fit loads of bikes. You may recognise it. It fits the Monkey 125, it fits the XSR 900 and loads of other bikes. So all we've had to do is just design a bracket to make it fit this Speed 400. It's missing the screen at the moment. Obviously, usually it will come with a nice light smoke screen to cover this part. Again, might need an adjustment or two compared to what you're seeing here, as this isn't released. This is still in the works, not finished by any means, but that is pretty similar to what it will look like. Again, I'll try to have some rolling shots on screen so you can have a look at what it looks like. Again, as I said, give your opinions and feedback in the comment section below. For something like the fly screen and the rear hugger that I didn't actually mention, we will probably be painting them in all of the colour schemes that, or most of the colour schemes that the Speed and the Scrambler is available in. The more popular colours we'll try to focus on, but the fly screen especially, we will be painting and also having a simple gloss black option as well. Something we try to release for most new bikes nowadays are handguards. I haven't actually got any here to show you, but it will just be a handguard that attaches to the end of the bar ends, and we'll probably use the mirror mount as well. Nice simple handguards. I'll try and post a photo on screen of what they'll look like. Pretty simple product that will just protect your hands from wind, whatever you want to use handguards for. So expect them at some point for this bike as well. The next piece is a little bit difficult to show you, and it's simply a horn cover. We noticed that the horn on the Speed 400 is actually quite big. It's a little bit bigger than most horns on most bikes, and we like to do little horn covers for them. So we've got this in the works at the moment. Bear in mind, this is just the first test fitment, so don't be alarmed that it doesn't quite line up properly. We think our supplier has actually bent them wrong, so we're gonna have to get them rebent. It's just gonna be a metal horn cover, powder coated in a nice textured matte black finish, similar to what you can see on screen on this pop-up. So yeah, that will probably fit the Speed and the Scrambler 400, as long as there's no differences in terms of how the horn works and fits. Last but not least, we have the seat cowl. Now, we didn't actually realise until very recently, but this seat cowl here that we originally designed for the Speed 1200, pictures on screen, actually kind of fits the Speed 400 here as well. Trouble is, with the Speed, the Scrambler and the Scrambler 400 both have different seats, and then on top of that, I think you can also get a quilted seat option as well for both the Speed and the Scrambler 400. So this does currently fit the Speed 400. Don't think it'll fit the Scrambler. It might fit the Speed 400 with the quilted seat on. All of this, we'll clarify all of this before we even release the product, so you won't have to worry about knowing if it'll fit or not. We'll tell you. We just need to make some new brackets for it though, as this seat cowl on the Speed 1200 fits using sort of plastic brackets. We want to change that to metal brackets, so we're going to change that up. We've got some brackets to make first, but there's a very good chance that the seat cowl for the Speed and the Scrambler will look like this. Just like the hugger and the fly screen, we'll probably paint these as well in all of the colour schemes that the Speed and Scrambler are available in. So that is the extent of our current plans for the Speed and Scrambler 400. Now, it doesn't necessarily end there. We're open to suggestions. We're still thinking about ideas on a daily basis. We've not just got a Speed 400 here at Pyramid. We are quite a small team. We've got very limited design power. We've got a few project bikes going at the moment, so we can't just put all of our efforts into one bike at any given time. As and when I have news on all of the accessories I've talked about, you'll see it on our social media channels. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, as you'll have in-depth overviews of all of the accessories you've seen today on there. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you all later.